Hey friends, Tuxx here. It is time to talk about some of the things I purchased and got in my recent toy hunt in Miami, and a few little notes on this toy hunt. First off, I already had the Pokemon 20s, I already had some other things for the month, so it wasn't like I really needed any one thing desperately, but there's a few things I'm chasing, and they're actually things which aren't even in that video, the toy hunt. But if you haven't seen the toy hunt video, there's some pretty cool in-store footage of two Toys R Us that I don't usually go to as frequently. One is a really huge, probably the biggest Miami Toys R Us, which is the International Mall, like the airport area Toys R Us. And that one is just, it's a huge store. I've never seen it before, but it's pretty cool. I want to go back. And there's another Toys R Us, which is kind of like South Miami and the Kendall area that I don't usually go to as frequently. And it was fun checking out that one too, because sometimes I'll have like a different clearance and stuff. And it's just cool checking out different stores for Toys R Us as much as I love my usual ones. Now, one thing about that too is when I'm recording in the aisles, sometimes in a Toys R Us that's not familiar, they don't know, oh, those are like YouTubers or whatever. Like, it's a situation where they have rules about like not recording in the store. So it can be kind of a thing where you're trying to be a little bit quiet because you don't want to like draw too much attention to yourself. You don't want to be distracting to other customers. You don't want anyone kind of complaining, why is this guy videotaping in an aisle? You know, that kind of thing. So anyway, I try and be a little quiet. So if I'm a little quiet in the video, that's why. And I did run into one distinct problem in the international Toys R Us where they had really loud music playing, like pop music or whatever music they're playing. It was commercially licensed music, and you know, if you have that in the background of a YouTube video, their little spiders or whatever find it and they'll actually yank the audio track off of your video. And so I didn't want to risk making a video and having the audio yanked off it, so I had to be very selective in my editing of that. So anyway, that's the deal with all that. Now, a few things. First, I guess we stopped at GameStop. I know people have been wanting these, okay? And so actually I secured 6 of these, so this is great, where I'm going to be giving these away probably in 2 batches, probably 3 one method and 3 another method. So anyway, that's a chance for you to get this. I know this has been kind of a hard special Pokemon code card to get for the 3DS. So, and with Sun and Moon coming out very soon, I know there's a lot of demand for everything Pokemon. So anyway, if you haven't got these, if you don't have a GameStop or EB World or whatever, this will be a chance to grab one of these code cards on me. So that's pretty cool. Save you the trouble of having to buy one on eBay. Don't do that. They're free. Like, they shouldn't be a purchased item. But I think you can buy them on eBay if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it, dude. I'm gonna give some away right now, and the best thing is actually just go to GameStop or EB World, because they have great people, great products. It's a lot of fun shopping there. Speaking of that, one of my first purchases was actually at a GameStop. Let me see here. This is actually I'm gonna come back to that. Let me start here. I'm sorry, I got this kind of out of order. This is actually something which is video game related, though. This is the only thing I think that I showed in the video, is I did get this at Target store, and this is a really great deal on PS Vita case. I have a Vita, going to some cons coming up and stuff, and I wanted to make sure I had another case. I do have a really great Persona case for my Vita, but I wanted another one that actually holds games. And this one's a little smaller. It holds some games, holds a unit. It's pretty slick, you know, and it's nice, protects my Vita very nicely going through airports and stuff. So anyway, I'm really happy I got that. And you know, for $448, that is a heck of a deal, man. That is better than like a GameStop price, you know, on a used case. They're usually like $10-ish. So really happy on that. Continuing on, went to a GameStop, and I actually, I have to throw this in. They had candy at my favorite GameStop. My favorite GameStop is the one in South Miami. Super cool people. Check it out. It's right by Florida City and the Turnpike, and the southernmost GameStop and in the country, actually, I would think. And they had candy for free that were kind of like leftovers from the midnight sale for Battlefield. So that was really cool, actually. I grabbed a few of these, and it's always great to have extra candy floating around the household. And so I'll throw those down there. And I got something that I've been wanting for such a long time, guys. I've been trying, and this has actually got a different GameStop. But I finally got a copy of Sword Art Online Lost Song used, you know. And I could have bought this new, but I still haven't beat the original one. And I have like 125, 130 hours of gameplay on the original Sword Art Online for PS Vita. Great game, highly recommend it. And so I was really excited to be able to try this one. And I was kind of waiting for a used copy because I knew it would be there used. And I have so many games. I buy games, I don't always have time to play them, is a problem. So this is the type of thing which was kind of, I was waiting for like a used copy for 19. And so I'm real happy. Of course, you know, this little thing in there. This, of course, has the Elfie Online. So it's like the little elf stealth missions where you can fly and stuff. And if you never checked out this anime, Sword Art Online is really a great anime. And even if you don't like anime, I would consider watching this. It's a great love story, guys. And if you like gaming and that kind of thing, it like definitely falls into that whole genre. So gaming story, love story, you know, I'm gonna be totally into this. So sucker for a good love story. So anyway, that is the deal with that. So really happy to finally have this game. This has been something I wanted for so long. Another thing I was looking for at Toys R Us but I couldn't find is World of Warcraft. There's actually 2 more figures I need, and I mentioned them in the haul video. You can see the picture, and I don't have them yet. So I'm chasing these 2 figures which should be on clearance in some store somewhere, and I can't find them to kind of complete my little set. So I'm working on that. Now, the one thing I got at the GameStop, they had the candy actually, I was real excited about, and that is this here. And let me try and get around here and pull this out for you. This is really big actually. Oops, sorry. I hit the camera. Check it out, guys. My Little Pony. This is awesome, man. This is something which I seen originally. Niece Time had talked about this. She's a Italian toy YouTuber and a friend of our channel too, and so she mentioned it, and they don't have these in Italy is my understanding of it, and so I've been looking for them, and I finally got almost a case. I was a little disappointed. Somebody bought one of them. Oh my god. So it's gonna be a challenge because, you know, in Funko, if you have 12 units available, and there is 12 of them, okay, so I'm going to be missing one of these, so it's going to be kind of tricky to find that one that I'm missing. But I've been waiting a really long time for some new pony stuff, and it's really cool that they have a set. And you know, at first when I seen this, I was like, oh, Halloween, you know, that's kind of seasonal or whatever. But you know, as I think about it, I already have several cases, you know, the original series complete of the other ponies, so it's really cool they actually have some unique ones, and I hope they continue this trend, guys. I mean, like, it's cool these are kind of like dressed up in costumes, and they're not super Halloween. It's not just like pumpkins, they're just all dressed up, you know. But it would be cool, like, maybe down the road if they have one for like Christmas, maybe, you know, with like little snowballs and Santa caps and things like that. Or like, maybe, I don't know if they do Thanksgiving because that's a United States holiday, but it'd be cool if they have some more things like that, maybe Valentine's Day or something with little hearts and stuff and Valentine's. I mean, great way of continuing the series, making it fresh, and just really cool. So anyway, the last series, if you didn't watch, I did open a whole bunch of these. I think I had a whole case, but I might have broken it in 2 videos. But the last sculpts were amazing. Oh my gosh. Use of translucent plastic, cool glitter, you know, nice color paints. It was a really cool set. So anyway, I am a fan, and I am excited to actually be able to open these up, and we'll be opening these up very shortly in a future video. And that's what I got, guys. It was just kind of a little mini haul. Already got Pokemon 20s, already got the toys I needed for the month, still chasing World of Warcraft, and still looking for some other things too for the holidays. And the one thing which I didn't buy, which I was so close to buying like multiple times on this trip, was the PlayStation VR. Oh my gosh. Like at GameStop, I was on the fence of buying it, and then like later at another GameStop, I was almost gonna buy it, and they had it at Best Buy. I was thinking about buying it, and I didn't buy it. But I kind of still want it. So sooner or later, I'll have this in my future. I will buy this. I'm not sure when, but I do want to get it. And my fear, though, is if I don't buy it, what if it's like the hot item this Christmas, and I go through the whole holiday season without PlayStation VR? That would kind of suck. So I'm thinking about buying it still sooner than later, but we'll see, you know. Maybe on this trip coming up to BlizzCon, maybe I'll buy it then or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. I know we're super close to 5,000 at the point of recording this. It's getting there. I'll be there in the next, you know, week or whatever and change. And I do have a 5,000 sub giveaway that I will announce after I hit 5,000. And also I have a Q&A video coming up too, which I've left the Q&A up just a little bit longer if anyone else wants to ask questions. I've gotten plenty of great questions both in that particular video and also emailed to me too at tuxtoys@gmail.com. So we have lots of stuff to talk about, and I'm just kind of debating how long I want this video to be. Like, do I want to like go into elaborations on these things, or just do, you know, quick little, like, you know, 12-word answers to these questions? Some of them are real short, some of them involve more of a story, so I'll kind of play it by ear, but I'm working on that too. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subbed, be sure and sub, guys. We do have a new giveaway coming up very soon, and in this video, of course, you can say enter me and get your name in the hat to win some cool prizes. And again, I'll have details and dates coming up real soon. Okay, Alright friends, be sure and check out Tuxx Toys on Instagram and Twitter. Be sure and check out Tuxx Reviews, my alt channel, which has some great videos, including some of my very first Pokemon videos. I think there might be some My Little Pony on there, some anime stuff on there. Really cool. Tuxx Reviews. You can also check that out on Instagram too, okay? And of course, Gamer Tuxx, my beta channel, which I'm working on some ideas for some like Let's Plays or something. The hardest time is just finding time to record them and getting it just the quality I want. So anyway, thanks again, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.